Speaking with a member of COVID-19 team, Eka South, Charles Ekpenisi, recalled the security checkpoint he stated in his previous chat with PMTV Nigeria.
I could remember in my last interview where I spoke about security checkpoints in Eka Northeast. My target was purely on the security agencies, mostly the police. The local government chairman cannot do it alone. The security agencies must come out to ensure he helps the authorities there to achieve what the state government wants us to achieve.
He commended the resoluteness of the Eka Northeast Council chairman, Honorable Barrister Victor Eboka, and members of his task force towards the ongoing COVID-19 lockdown exercise that has been on for the past 7 days. Therefore, urging every other council chairman on the state to emulate his style of leadership and doggedness to work, especially in this trying time when 100% compliance with the state government stay-at-home order on COVID-19 is expected.
They have done very, very well. All other local governments in Delta State to emulate his style of leadership.
He expressed displeasure on the poor compliance at Agbobi Market today. However, the situation was put under control by the joint effort of relevant authorities in the local government.
And I'll tell you that the experience has also taught me that most of these days we have issues with compliance. It also goes with the days of markets. For example, like today, in Agbobi, today is Afiogboma. It took the effort of the authorities, the local government chairman, the DPO, the SSS, and the COVID-19 team to work there all day to ensure that there is compliance to drive people. It was a zero compliance there in Agbobi today. So on the day that these challenges come on market days,
he lauded the giant stride of Governor Ifeanyi Okowa for imploring his medical experience to ensure his citizens are not infected with the pandemic ravaging the globe.
We should be thankful to Dr. Okowa for his experience as a medical doctor. He saw what is coming. He saw it and ensured, and he's fighting tooth and nail to see that nobody in Delta is affected with this problem. And to God be the glory, we only have one case as it stands today, and which I know he's fighting. So I think we have done well, very, very well.
He thanked the Eka South Council Chairman, Honorable Barrister Victor Oko, and the DPO Agbo, Samuel Kwabi, for joint effort in ensuring compliance with state government order. He also thanked the member of the Delta State House of Assembly, Eka South, Honorable Festus Chukwuyem Oko, for his financial support in the fight against COVID-19.
The DPO and the local government chairman have been working together, and I also will give so much appreciation to the honorable member representing Eka South, the person of Honorable Festus Oko. He has helped financially.
Other residents in the area shared their opinions and experiences on the stay-at-home order.
It shows how responsible and courageous our amiable Governor Okowa is piloting the affairs of the states. He has set up so many committees to tackle the COVID-19 virus. And our people are really complying, especially the two local governments, Eka South and Eka Northeast. They are complying very well. All the stores all shut down. Movements all restricted. It's total compliance. Eka South and Eka Northeast chairmen are working effectively in consonance with what the state government has stipulated. They are helping the police in no small measure because the police cannot do it all alone. And I still commend the DPO Agbo for his energetic work. He has no rest since this shutdown. The DPO Agbo and his men have been working assiduously, relentlessly to ensure total compliance. So we pray to the divine providence that this COVID-19 will come to pass so that we continue with our normal day-to-day activities.
Must appreciate every individual in Eka South for their compliance. Those a few persons that are actually still recalcitrant, that are still stubborn in nature, that are actually still moving around without having anywhere going to, because they are used to going about and doing what is wrong. Presently, there is the lockdown has been intensified by the state government because somebody that just tested positive to coronavirus yesterday being Tuesday. So we are praying that the compliance will still be intensified as well. With regard to palliative measure, individuals and corporate bodies are actually doing the best they can do. With regard to our honorable member representing us at the National Assembly, the person of Right Honorable Barrister Victor Nwokolo, who have actually tried in his own bits, sharing food to communities across the two local governments, the Ika South and the Ika Northeast, which he has done. Of course, some other well-spirited individuals like CAC, Concerned Agbo Citizen, ACU, Agbo Community Union, they still shared things. And of course, other palliative measures are still coming up, which of course will still be shared across to individuals, particularly to the poor persons. People complain that they are not getting help to them. The truth about it is that it's not everybody that is poor. It's not everybody that doesn't have anything to eat at home. It's not everybody that the thing have to get to. So if you don't get it, just count yourself a lucky man that you are rich. And the poor ones will have to get it, and for them to support their feeding as it were. It's actually patient. The local government chairman, the president of Barrister Victor Oko, which my direct boss, he's not sleeping. He's so concerned about it. As I talk to you now, I'm just from a sensitization program where we went to the various communities, Agbo, Metropolis, Abavo, Aziz, Ekuku Agbo, and even Osanogogo, and Ewuyase area, Agbonta and Ewuru. We've gone to that place to see sensitize them the more, intensify sensitization that there is already an outbreak, and that people still have to sit at home, be patient, and that the state government have set up a mobile court going around to arrest people that are actually disobeying the law, and we have told our people to stay at home and be patient. Also be observing the basic preventive measure of hand wash, staying at the distance, the social distance, and of course trying as much as possible that they actually are calm and prayerful as well, because God will have to help us as long as this is a global issue. I want to finally commend the local government chairman, the person of Honorable Barrister Victor Oko, the Ika South local government chairman, of course, and also our sister local government, Honorable Barrister Victor Eboka. They are doing wonderfully well, and they have shown that they are leaders indeed. Of course, the capital should be proud of them, and all other persons that have done so well, with regard to Victor Nwokolo, Honorable Festus Oko, aka Chukidandi, and other individuals that are donating at the federal, state, and even at the community level. We appreciate everybody, particularly for the compliance and a good report for cancer for their patients. The security agency will have to actually commend them also, because it's especially the people doing it on voluntary basis. With regard to the Agboroma, the anti-court, the other persons, Peace Corps, vigilantes, they have been wonderful. I tell you, most time when I pass over them and I see them sweating in this hot sun, I first shout, give them a shout and give them commendation. They are doing well. DSS, Ika South is doing well. DPO, Agbo, and Abavo, they are all doing well, and of course, they have to be commended more. And I hope that they will still continue in that good faith, which I know they will not actually relent. They are good people.
I have to commend the government so far, the way they block everywhere for everybody not to come out to avoid the spread of the COVID-19. I have to still commend the effort of the local government chairman, Honorable Victor Eboka, Ika Northeast, who has been a forceful man, who has been supporting us, giving us the ideas on how to comb all the areas to make sure that everybody is indoor. But Nigerians, they give excuses that are coming from the hospital, they give excuses that are coming from the chemist, they want to buy drugs. Some parents say they went to the market, they went to eat, and so on. But anyway, we are trying our effort to make sure everywhere is being, you cannot see who has the disease. You cannot identify simply like that, except the person went for test. So what I'm advising everybody is, everybody should be careful, be indoors, stay at home, don't come outside, to make sure you don't take it to your family. As for me, I am being very, very careful. I see people I greet, I wave like this, I pass, so that I cannot contact this disease to my home. I still want to talk to the government too, as people are crying bitterly that there is no food. There are some persons that took Lapo, just 100,000 naira, to make a petty business in the market, to earn a living every day, and they return their money per week. But today, they are not trading anymore. So I still advise government, since the people are complying, they should still do their own best to come to door and give them something to eat. At least hunger is another virus that can still kill people easily. We want to tell the government that they should come look into Anti-Court too, because today so many of people in the Anti-Court have nothing doing, and they should make sure they give them something to eat in the home, because they still have families.
My company have the vaccine for this coronavirus, which is called COVID-19. The vaccine is not in other country, but in China, as I'm speaking with you now. Some other nations have been begging for that vaccine. We have some sanitizer with us, yeah, which we use. But I'm angry, yes, because in other nations where they observe this sit at home, the government is supposed to pay at least, yes, or if they're not able to pay, at least they should be able to provide some foodstuffs for the nation, because we are suffering out there. Because telling the citizens to sit at home for like 2 weeks without government providing anything for them is a hell. They should try at least to try and provide, no matter how small it will be. It's for the ones sitting at home. Now you ask people to sit at home for like 2 weeks, no food provided for them. I'm pleading for the government to at least assist us in any way they can, both financially and in food aspect of it, because people are complaining out there seriously. The people are crying, the masses are crying seriously, and I also get information that they want to extend this long vacation to like 2 weeks. No, please, it should not be extended, please. Are you getting me?
Okay, you are prayerful, optimistic that this virus will end soon.
Yes, I'm praying that let it just end this 14 days, because for any information we have got that they want to extend to try this month, people will die.
And it's also affecting your
Of course, it's affecting us. And now, if you check the rate of people dying now, it's not even the COVID-19 again, it's hunger. The hunger death now is increasing day by day. Each houses should have at least food stuff that can last for them till the amount they want us to stay at home.
What I want to be saying is, when this coronavirus come, suffer day, suffer day. The Okada when they tell they manage now. If you check from here to Agbobi now, no passenger. Secondly, police and vigilante, they don't let us they do the So I beg, whether government they say they give palliative measure for us to give to the poor masses like us. Up till now, we have not seen anything. 1 cup of rice I no see, 1 cup of beans I no see, but we read them for newspaper, for Vanguard, everything say they don't give them money, billions. Dangote give them 500 billion. Any NEPC bring 10 billion. Other $100 bring. Where are this money? I beg, wetin we dey try tell una be say the poor masses, as I'm talking to you now, all these rich men when they this time, all of them dey their house. To crown it up, NEPA na the one. So as we even the house now say light dey, that one go dey okay. Food wey you suppose chop like 3 times, you chop am once, because once you don waka go come, you go chop. How we say we dey see light as if we go even dey house without. Thank you. Na dey we dey lis ten to now NEPA no dey give us light. They go just bring like 10 minutes to 3 before 3 o'clock. They don collect am.
Okay, now you get the investment wey dey right.
Na me be get am, but you don dey old.
And you are married.
I'm married with 3 children.
How you dey manage now this period now?
Before the thing start, I call my sister when they Asaba. He come sell me small thing. Where I be the manage work again, they give us small thing. But the money no reach us buy anything. Wait, wetin me dey talk be say all the money wey they bring, United Nations don bring, federal government don bring, my brother wey be Rumelu, he don bring. All this money, e never reach us. If you check everybody when they here now, this money suppose, even though they give everybody like 10k or 30,000 naira, if I reach us chop. As they tell you now, one bucket of garri is 1,700. If this thing elapse today now, 1 week now, hunger go kill all of us. Take my belle, since money I never eat. They should release money to the poor masses. Make they credit our account number with at least 30k. Everybody go use and buy garri, buy rice, put for house.
Well, I'm not happy, but nobody can question God. This is an epidemic. Nobody is to blame anybody. No people are complaining. Myself, I'm complaining. As I'm talking here, I'm hungry. Everybody is hungry. So I hear that they say money there somewhere, they send money. Me I hear with ear, but I never see them. If I thought there is money,
Billions.
even this sickness, then say na television with the washer. I never see who we catch, but I don't want to see them. Government should come to our aids to send relief materials, to ask people to stay indoor for some weeks. It's not easy. They should, even on our bread, even on our gari, may they help us. To ask people to stay inside is not easy. So I commend Almighty God, I commend federal government, I commend everybody, I commend myself for talking, because to talk no dey easy. Hey! Oga, me put water inside cup wey don full me when I be big man and then when they travel abroad and then wey carry the sickness come. A man no point somebody. I see some people wey their belle big. Now those wey get million. Now dem go support now. Make they fear God though, because we no know the one wey go come after this one. But who get money help him brother.